Okay. Here we go. AirPods not connecting. Ah, okay. Okay, now I hear. So. Um. I think I prepared when I left. I prepared for the next fight, but I also said I would recalc it, right? I think that's what we said. Put some music up. It's very loud, but okay. So I think what we said last time is we would do these two fights, Setebos and Sycorax, and then Puck afterwards. So apparently I had cooked this line. We have a few mon that we cannot overlevel. Really hurting XP wise. But oh, I just remembered I didn't upload my previous run yet. So I might just do that after. Anyway, so I think what I said was kill this guy immediately. Probably it will toxic spikes. Which is not an issue per se. What does this guy want to do? Yeah, okay, so this guy maybe wants to pain split, maybe wants to protect. Pain split might be an issue at some point, but at least not at this moment. And also it could do that into Cheryl, right? So I think we just outspeed and kill the Pineco with Gust. And then we have this guy coming out. I think was the idea. Because this sees twice quad effective, so this would be overflowing to 64. This guy would be 2 times electric, which would probably be... Where are we? Delibird. Yeah, so it would be 80 and 160, so it would be full torp always. We're not faster and it sees kill on me, so then we switch in because it's going to want to wild charge me. What does the Okka berry do actually? I want to check that one. Okay, we're not doing a fire move on it, so that's fine. Rough skin is fine as well, because we are going to gust. It's not going to do anything. We could switch into hard switch into Geodude. We will take the toxic spikes. The other option would be to first send in Ariados to get rid of the spikes. That would mean that he would take a wild charge. I could also, I mean, I don't want to switch around too much because this guy will become an issue, I think. So even if it pain splits me, it's not going to do that much damage, to be honest. I mean, it might Nightshade, that's a problem. It's probably going to protect more often than... But anyway, I want to switch in this guy. So what we could do... The problem is the self-destruct, right? If I switch in him... So I might just have to because I cannot take Ice Ball twice. I mean, I could take Ice Ball twice, but it's not something that I want necessarily. I wanted to pre-burn this guy. What would that do for... I mean, I could Hyper Fang the Voltor, but I'd much rather save him for the Misdreavus. Probably. And then keep the Groudon maybe for the Lileep. Keep the Ariados for Lileep. So that would mean we switch in. We dig it. Hope that it kills. Oh no, it dies either way because of Life Orb. It could trigger Aftermath. 25% of its total HP. So that could be an issue if they double target me. That could be an issue, but it's only if it makes contact, right? So it makes contact here. So I could also what does Rock Tomb do? Does it do more damage? It does less damage actually. Okay, so that's not going to be you could Rock Slide Flinch. No, we cannot because we're slower. I mean, Dig might just always kill. If we do this, then it would kill on every roll. Still, we would need to tank an Ice Ball. What does Ice Ball do actually? Never seen this one before. 0% chance to freeze. How does that work? That's probably not right. 0% chance. Let me just make a screenshot of that for Anas, the guy who actually makes this calculator. Where is he? I could check the master docs actually. It's an ice ball, right? Always hits in hail. Additional effect, 0% chance. So that would mean that it cannot freeze. Anyway, I asked the question, so I'll wait for the answer. But let's say it is 0%, that would be great, of course. So let's say I don't want to level up my guys even more, but just giving Geodude one more level gives it kill almost all of the time. But do we really care that much, actually? Because it dies anyway, and I'm getting the hit also anyway. Right, so I mean, I switch in on a wild charge. I mean, potentially some shenanigans from this guy, of course, which could be very annoying, if I'm honest. That could really hurt me. If Duskull decides to, I mean, Pain Split I'm not that worried about, but if he Nightshades my Geodude, or actually he wants then to Nightshade this guy. I mean, he's not going to Nightshade him. So what does the Pain Split AI say actually? What flags does he have? Risky harassment. What is the type of Pain Split? It's normal. Okay, so it's never going to be quad effective. Target's under 80 HP, which it isn't. Score -1. So I could pre-damage. If I pre-damage... No, I don't want to pre-damage because I wanted to Pain Split more than I wanted to Nightshade, basically. User will move before the target. So how do I can make it not Nightshade if I'm a normal type, but I'm never going to switch out from a normal type, right? How can I prevent it from attacking me? I cannot, right? If the user will move before the target. Okay, so what is the deal? This one will move before the target. No. Now he will move after the target. If the user's HP is over 60%, score -1. Okay, so that's not going to work. Risky doesn't do anything. Harassment doesn't do anything. Okay, so then what about imprison? I know it wants to protect for sure. But then imprison. The user is currently imprisoning the target or is currently being imprisoned. That's not the case. Imprison is normal, I guess. Psychic, actually. But psychic is normal, so it's never quad. If it's not the first turn the user has been in battle. If it is not the first turn. Okay, so it gets more chance to imprison after the first turn, which it is the second turn. So then there's a high chance of it getting +2. Okay, so it's a very high chance for it to imprison. But imprison is not that difficult to deal with, right? Prevents the target from using any move also known by the user. Is it just trying to not have me protect? I don't have Nightshade. Is it trying to restrict this guy? Also not, right? So why? Is it trying to... What are we doing? I don't know why this would have imprisoned. It's just a free turn. So then this is free, this is free. Bane Split is kind of free. I'm not going to attack him. So then we would just get average of our HP, which is fine. Right, let's just Bane Split. Let's just do it again. Users and target HP to the average of their current HP stats. Let's do the math here. Right. And then assuming the chance he doesn't start clobbering it. I mean, it's probably going to Shadow Ball it, maybe. That's going to be pretty bad if that happens. Then we need to get rid of it really fast. I mean, there's a world... No, I cannot let it just keep setting up toxic spikes, right? Is there a world where I get rid of the right side first? And not deal with the left side? It can explode whenever it wants. Let's say I burn it, even then it can become like really annoying. Bang. No bang and bang. I mean, I'm pretty sure I want to get rid of this side. So having a normal type out would be beneficial. I mean, we're more or less on the same HP, right? So let's say we do 68 plus 56. 5 by 2. It would be 62. If you would do it at max HP. If this guy starts to AP boost, we're in deep shit. That's just something to be... don't want to happen. So There's no real way to deal with this side. Luckily it wants to protect a lot, so I'm just going to bank on that. I think there's no other like realistic option there. Oh, did I have my... I think I had it minimized. So and I can boot up the game again. So that's an issue for Hall of Fame. I don't think that there's many other plays, to be honest, and then just hope that the guy doesn't start nightshading the left side. I mean, I could... give Geodude the berry juice so that it can survive some stuff, maybe. Does berry juice heal? 20? Probably 20, right? 20 HP. That might not be enough. That might not be enough. So if he starts the Nightshade, that's 22 damage. Then, I mean, what is the... Then the chance will be a bit higher that it starts to Pain Split, I guess. I mean, it will protect for sure at some point anyway, right? You would think. Then that would be pretty safe to not get Nightshaded twice. So then, I mean, we could also go with this guy. Go for Stomp. He's also not faster. It's not going to be any better. So, I mean, I could switch in. You could switch in on him. Hope that we don't get Nightshaded. Switch in on that guy for the Intim. Switch back. Then he's Intimed. Doesn't do that much. I think we just send it at this point, maybe. The Aftermath is an issue though. Also it gets Life Orb Chip. I mean, if we send this guy, we might as well just kill him, right? Does Leech Life make contact? And also, do we care? Aftermath is for contact, right? That made contact. Each life looks like it's like an arrow. Makes contact, okay. So then, I mean, you could switch to him to take the wild charge. Then it's going to Ice Ball. Maybe. Switch into him. Get the Intim. So then that's already one-time Life Orb Chip. Which is like 5 damage. Then another 5, 46, assuming that this guy didn't take him. And if that's the case, we might just switch out. Otherwise we can stay in, kill this guy, then this guy comes out. Depending on what happens, we might do some stuff, right? I mean, this might just be the play. There's no real statuses going on here, I think. I mean, this guy we just need to toxic, I guess. We need this guy to toxic him. Probably. Can also switch him in. We could switch them around. I mean, this I think it looks pretty safe, I think. The only thing we really want to do is pre-burn eradicate, I think. I think that's the play. Let's just do it, I think. See if there's a... It's normal. This is so it carries over the accuracy bypass of Blizzard. It's not meant to freeze. I'm keeping it just to document the exact effect. This is so it carries over the accuracy bypass of Blizzard. Not entirely sure what the guy means with that. Anyway, so we switch out, I think. I'll just start up the emulator again because some people might get a bit weird about not seeing the title menu. Not quite sure what that means, but just to be safe. And so we pre-status this guy. He has an Oran berry, which I'm sure that he's going to need, but just keep it on there just the same. He has the Quick Claw, which might be important as well. Also give him a level, right? No, because the aftermath, sorry, not the aftermath, I mean, we could give him a level. I mean, it's not that much XP that we're giving him. 185 XP. I mean, that might be fine, to be honest. Let's just do it, just to reduce some of the bad stuff that can happen in this fight. Let's just start with that, actually. So we wreck Candy the guy. Anything we want to add to this? Levels look fine for the rest. 26, 26, 26, 27, 27. We have in the bag that we could use. I think berry juice is going to help much here. It's not going to save me, I think, from something specifically. I don't think we're... We might give the focus band to something here. Let's just give it to him. Are we... Sticky Barb is going to be stupid. No state. I think there's a status. I don't think we're going to need anything else here. I mean, these fights are not good for my brain. My stress levels. Also constantly have the feeling that I'm making big mistakes. Because this is my first like actual hardcore Nuzlocke in a difficulty realm hack. I have been I did do Yellow Legacy and Fire Red. Fire Red I didn't finish. Yellow Legacy I actually did finish, which was pretty cool. This should be here. But yeah, I'm not that... I mean, I've played Pokemon a lot as a kid. I wouldn't say I'm great at it, necessarily. Especially these difficulty hacks, I've seen a lot of videos, but I get so stressed out if I need to play myself. Yeah, this just needs to be it, I think. Okay, so we have Galactic Setebos and Sycorax. Mouthful. Opens with Duskull and Pineco. I started Delibird because my Delibird outspeeds his Pineco and one-shots it. We just don't want to see toxic spikes, that's all. Into the Pineco. Perfect. That means it doesn't toxic spikes, which means we remove a lot of bullshit from this fight to make our lives a bit easier. Okay, that's what we didn't want to see, but we kind of expected. Now it's actually better. What? Oh, I forgot. Okay, it's not too bad, I think, but I forgot that I was calcing Voltorb to come in. Because Nosepass is rock. But Rock is both quad effective, so it would overflow and then it would score only 64 on my Delibird. And then Voltorb is electric, which is not quad effective, double effective, so that's 2 times 80, which is 160, which doesn't overflow. So they would always send out 160 over 64 score. But I forgot that it also scores the same against Chansey, and basically there's a 50-50 chance of choosing either one, not necessarily the highest score. That's kind of stupid that I just completely forgot about that actually. That doesn't matter that much. I know that it's going to want to Rock Slide now. It actually sees kill with Rock Slide on me, on my Delibird, so I just need to switch in something that can take it quite well, which in this case... I think I sent in Ariados just to get the... Do we really want to int him, this guy? I mean, I do want to int him, but he's not doing that much damage currently. I'm thinking maybe I can kill him in another way, maybe? I mean, I'm going to use... No, I think I'm sending in Ariados. The Intim is going to be useful. So reduces damage on Chansey. Okay, so now Nosepass is -1 attack. Let's just remove the attack for now. Oh shit, it is White Herb. No. Okay. It's not too bad, doesn't do that much damage. Now I might just stay in. Or no. What does this go on? Could do Nightshade. No. Oh, I'm being so stupid. I didn't reburn my Eradicate. No. See, I'm doing stupid things now. That's so dumb. Okay. It used the White Herb. It might Rock Slide, which is its most damaging move. It could also Fire Punch. Both don't do a lot of damage against my Geodude, but I want to keep him alive. I think. Okay, this is not what I wanted, I think. Now he wants to Pain Split. I think. Ooh, isn't? Okay, so it's going to Protect next time, I think. So we switch back to Ariados to get, again, the int in. Now it doesn't have the white herb anymore. Yeah, that's what we expect. Earthquake is what we expected as well. Want to leech life the nose pass to get some damage back. This is actually not that bad. The leap. Okay, we might need to leech life the leap now. Or we could switch in the Grodel, because it does take it's also for XP management. I think this is important. Where are you targeting? That's actually insane. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's really good, actually. Now we get a bit of an issue. Oh, don't AP boost, please. Okay, so now get a bit of an issue because Lilip can Ancient Power, will Ancient Power for 22 damage. Voltorb will do HP Fire for 32, so it will be 55 damage. How much do I have currently? I mean, if I should be fine. I just need to get the toxic off on the leap. This is fine with me. It's actually better. Should hit the toxic before the leap. Don't AP boost, no boost. Okay. So now I'm starting to risk some stuff here. So we switch in Ancient Power can do 50%. It will do Ancient Power, but it didn't do Ancient Power on me. It did Ancient Power on Chansey. I need to kill the Lilip. So I need to switch in Ariados. Can I stay in one more turn with Grodel? I mean, I can. I can stomp. I can also stomp the Voltorb. I'm faster than Lileep. Lileep is going to AP boost. I cannot let that happen. So I say I cannot let it happen, but at the same time I cannot let I mean, I can kill the Voltorb. I just cannot switch in my Geodude now because it's going to get Giga Drained. I mean, technically I could switch in Geodude. I cannot. The problem is that at least I know it's not going to Ancient Power. The problem is Voltorb is going to start to see explosion range at some point. Self-destruct, I mean. Probably need to intim him once. Then we can kill the Lileep. Probably the best move. I'm risking a lot here. Don't AP. Fine. It's going to AP. Don't AP boost is basically what we want, because if it AP boosts we're going to have some serious issues. Giga Drain. We might lock it into... I might live... I need to kill the Lileep. It's actually huge. It's a lot of damage. I should get a lot back. I will not kill. Well, burn will, poison will kill. The Lileep will just have to... Oh, that's perfect. Okay. It's 2 against 1. So how does my Geodude actually lives quite a lot here? So we just switch in for a possible self-destruct. We also have the option to switch to I mean, Cheryl's clutching up right now. Okay. So now we have some leeway. This Mischievous is going to Power Gem again. Let me check Power Gem. It's nothing special, right? It could also Hyper Voice. I mean, these are all fine moves to take. So now I'm in singles, so I think Rock Slide will do more damage. So I will Rock Slide. So it should die in 2 turns if it doesn't do something crazy. Quick claw. Don't think that matters, unless you're critting, of course. Well, I could flinch now. It could be huge. No. This is perfect. We win. Got a shadow ball. Of course. Didn't kill. Wow. Okay. We win anyway. Didn't risk anything. Not really. Made a huge mistake. Didn't cost us in the end. That's not good. Of course, do we want to cross poison? Let me see. Cross poison is 95 and has a 20% chance to poison the target and increased critical hit. And now I have poison jab, which is 30% chances to poison the target, and that's it. So it's always cross poison over poison jab. Yeah, another mon that's 28. Oh, there goes my internet again. Oops. I mean, we might just have to get the Eternal Forest encounter just for the XP management. Or overlevel one Pokemon. Take Focus Band. Take Quick Claw. Take Aura. Okay. So we did. First, let me save. We're in deep trouble. That's what I'm gonna say. Gyarados 28. We are running out of Pokemon to use. $1,000 left. Only 1,700 left. That's nothing basically. 2,100, but this guy gets like 1.5x the amount of XP. I mean, they are usable, but barely. Barely. Maybe 2 fights maximum, and probably not double battles. And going to need to do big XP calcs if we're going to use them anyway. I mean, we're not going to need them for the fishermen. So even if we even make it out of this forest alive, and that's a big if, then the next area we have 3 fishermen. We're probably not going to need either of them, so Not Ariados. Not Mecargo. Carvania also, no. I think. But for the gym, we have this gauntlet in the gym where we might need them. But if we're doing the gym, at least we have more options, right? We have Nidoqueen at that point, which could be huge. We have then probably Ninetales, which is going to be massive. Might have Wiggly. No. It's either Nidoqueen or Wigglytuff. We have to choose. It's going to be a big choice also. It's probably going to be Nidoqueen. But I'm not sure completely. Because that would probably be our best counter against the Rotom of Gardenia. We do still have Delcatty, which is very important, I think. We have these guys still. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more fights before we get out of the forest. 2 single battles, 2 double battles. Every battle that we win is a huge win, basically. At least for how I'm feeling currently. Let's just go here. Just mute the sounds because it's going to annoy me. Then switch scenes. Start the music. Okay, I did. So the Ophelia one, I can remove that one because we already finished that one. I had the Galactic Puck, which would then be, I calc that last stream, kind of. I mean, this looks fine. The only problem I have is the Ariados. I mean, this would have been the line. But I probably want to change that. Let me see. It's going to be Puck. So it's this fight. So we are faster than coughing. What does the Custap Berry do? Causes the Pokemon's next move to move first in its priority bracket. So it's basically gets like in the priority bracket. That's not great. No. I mean, we could gust it and then Psybeam it. That's fine, actually. That's perfectly fine. And it's probably going to Toxic Spikes. So then we would just have the Ariados just to get rid of the Toxic Spikes. I think that was the idea. We could also use Nidoran for that, which we might need actually. So we kill coughing very reliably with Butterfree. I mean, unless it booms first turn. I mean, that would be a big issue, I think. Can we prevent that from happening? I mean, probably could. Can we really? Cannot really prevent it from booming. They all have boom, right? Yeah. It's so annoying. So annoying. We just have to hope that they don't. I mean, this area does, you kind of need just whittle down their stuff, or we need Slugma to do it for us. So let's say we do kill. I mean, I don't mind risking Butterfree. I mean, there are more important Pokemon than Butterfree. It's been pretty useless in all my other things. So yeah, what did we calc? I think we calced that. Let me see. Butterfree. Rock, fire, electric, ice, flying. Yeah, so this one has super effective move, but this has rock. So this one sees the overflow, so we get Baltoy instead. If we survive with Butterfree, and it would be 26. We would be faster. We could bug bite it. No, we don't want to do that because it's never going to Earth Power here. That's annoying because you want it to Earth Power. I mean, you could switch in. I mean, Balto is going to want to extra sensory probably. I mean, you could switch in Laron. Then he's going to Earth Power. Switch in Delibird, Aurora Beam. Then Delibird's Rock, Fire, Electric, Steel. Then this guy will be there as well. And since this guy has the overflow, this guy does not. So that's going to be Metang. That's an issue. I think we for whatever reason we expected to kill this guy. I mean, we are going to kill him without any issues. If he doesn't boom, we are killing him for sure. Then, if we are faster, we would be killing him as well, right? Because we bug bite 2 times, And it's dead, basically. And we are faster. The ball toy. Then we get Pseudo Wudo. Pseudo Wudo probably sees kill with everything except Wood Hammer at that point. So it's probably going to be Excel Rock or Fire Punch. In which case we could switch to Laron. I mean, would probably be maybe even Geodude. I mean, how did we plan on killing Sudowoodo? Exactly. With him. Ah, okay, so we can just hard switch into Laron. Then we Iron Head twice. Then we get Metang. Metang is going to be a problem. It then cannot self-destruct anymore. So maybe Laron can stay in. It is not faster. Oh no, it cannot stay in against Brick Break. Has Lomberry. Can we manipulate? It has Clear Body, so also it cannot get stat dropped. That's really annoying. It is going to Brick Break for sure. So, I mean, okay, so Delibird could come in for the kill. Do we have something else that could do some somewhat significant damage? Okay, so he could. That might be your option then. Vulpix 26. I mean, the problem is we need some chip. We need somebody that can come in, do something. Okay, so we could send in Groudon. Do one stomp. And he's going to Psycho Cut, which don't want Psycho Cut. Well, we don't care about Psycho Cut actually if we are faster. Or we could just have somebody that can take a Psycho Cut. We're not going to use this guy anyway. This might be the play, right? So then we boost Butterfree, boost Vulpix. We might need to, right? What does this guy do? This guy sees... Oh, that's 27 already, so that's probably not the play either. These guys are all quite okay, except for this guy. So unless we have something else for him, it's not going to be... We could use him. He's also 27. I mean, they're all practically 27. No way. This guy maybe? He's 25. So Bug Bite will do 50. Current HP is 60. So that means Life Orb will do 6. So it will be at 54 when I switch in. And then I need to be able to basically one-shot him. I mean, don't have to one-shot necessarily, just don't need to die basically. We could use Ledian. Why not? Instead of this guy. I mean, we kill. We get Sudowoodo. Take him. So we're not even using him. Let's say we use him in case of fire. We switch him in. Bug Bite 2 times. Probably Life Orb Chips already kills the guy. We're faster. That's fine. Then, what does Ledian have? Ledian is the same as Butterfree. So that's going to bait also the Sudowoodo, which is actually what we want. Sudowoodo, we switch in. Do we need to boost anything? We don't, right? No. We don't even need to. So the only thing that I'm afraid of is the toxic spikes. No reason to switch in here. There's no reason to switch in here. Not here. Nor here. I think we just take the toxic spikes. Worst case would be if it toxic spikes twice. But yeah, we're not doing any fiction today. Okay. I mean, this line is as good as any, I would say. So, also gives XP to good options do we have? We switch Ledian in. This should be it then, right? I think. Mm-hmm. No, this is not. Move. What do we have here that we should deliberate? So we lead with him. him as a backup. I mean, this doesn't really make any sense. But anyway. We again have to rare candy, unfortunately. And him as well. Okay. And we have give the quick claw to who's fast on their team. That's probably going to be the Mad Tang, right? And this guy we take. This is 26. This is 26. So we outspeed. In the case of the Mad, I mean, outspeed. Relevant one outspeed. Relevant one outspeed for the Mad Tang. Nobody outspeeds. So basically we want him the quick claw. We want to give the focus band because it could be booming. I think that should be it, right? Well, is everything visible on your end? It is. Well, Cheryl, it's nice that you're joining me, but next two fights are going to be single. So you're not going to get much help. Well, hello, Puck. I think you should not be able to... Are you able to pass the guy? It's kind of random. Let's just take him. I don't want the game to just force me in some kind of double battle just because I was trying to cut corners, you know. This game can be very punishing, those kind of things. Anyway, so Galactic Puck starts off with coughing. It will probably toxic spikes. I'm faster than it. Normally Psybeam would be the best option because it does the most damage, but it doesn't kill unless I crit, but I'm not going to calculate that, of course. If I do not kill it, it will be in his custom parry range, which will make sure that his next attack will be faster than me, which could be explosion, which we don't want to happen. So first I'm going to gust to put him in range of kill. Just hope that we don't crit, because that would ruin my plans. And of course it can still toxic spikes, which will still be faster, but then at least it didn't boom. Now we Psybeam. Okay, that's what we kind of expected. We just have to deal with being badly poisoned for the rest of the fight, which is super annoying, but I think a bit necessary. Okay. This is super weird. Did I not calc it? What? How is this possible? Wait. So both Baltoy and Sudowoodo have a super effective move. Because Butterfree is bug flying. But then we have rock, fire, electric, ice flying. Oh, I think I calced this the last time. No, you gotta be kidding me. Ground Psychic. Did I just skip over that again? Yeah, okay, so it's 40 zeros, it's 40, and the Sudowoodo did overflow, but that's still 64. Fuck. Why am I making these stupid mistakes now? Just recalc it, man. What are you doing? Okay, so now we're already in Fiction Land. We normally expect it to be here later, after the Baltoy was killed. So now we're going to have to deal with this guy being up. So he's going to Excel Rock, because he sees kill. And it's like a quick attack, which would make it +6 to score. So it would always go for this. So what did we have for this guy again? Because now I'm all rattled. I think we had Lairon for that. An Exo Rock does basically no damage. So just checking what happens if Steel Psychic, Ground Psychic. Yeah, so probably if I kill this guy with Lairon, Baltoy will come out. And that should be fine, I think. So I think we can still steer pretty well. We are faster than this guy. And we also take self-destruct if it chooses to do it. So first we Iron Head once. You could flinch would be best, but okay, no flinch. This is fine. We Iron Head again. We kill it. This should bring out Baltoy now, because it sees has a ground typing. Both it and the tanks, he has super effective move on me. Yeah. Okay, so now Baltoy sees kill with Earth Power. So it will click it. So let's switch in Ledian. Or let's not do that. Maybe switch in Butterfree. Butterfree has the focus band. Rather risk Butterfree because Ledian has Reflect and Safeguard. This is what we expect. Okay, so now we are faster. So this is actually the line that we would have wanted at the beginning. We're faster, so we Bug Bite. Just double check that I'm clicking the correct mon. I bug bite, and it would probably do extra sensory. It could explosion. And then we just hope focus band procs. This is good. Don't think this can confuse, but might. That could be a bit annoying. Okay, so now we bug bite. We should kill it. Okay, whew. I think we're back. Now it brings out Metang. Is there a world where we stay in? I mean, we could try and stun spore it. We are faster currently. It does see... No, it doesn't see kill. Does bullet do any of these moves? +1 priority. That's boosted by Iron Fist. That's fine. Just check all its moves. Try and make a stupid mistake again. Psycho Cut, increased critical hit ratio. Okay, so that's not something I want to risk. Basically. I don't want to be critted by the guy. Just for a stun spore proc, which we don't necessarily need. And also, I mean, it's pretty high damage. I mean, we can definitely survive, but our best option would be switch in on Laron, take the Psycho Cut, now it sees kill with Brick Break. Switching Grodel to take the Brick Break. And the poison. That's a bit annoying, of course. Psycho Cut does 30. I mean, crit would kill me, but I need to stomp. Don't crit. It's fine. It's the stomp that we needed. Okay, now we have 26. It sees kill with Psycho Cut, so it will Psycho Cut. I think. Let me check for just to be safe. If the Psycho Cut has kill AI, which I think it does. Psycho Cut should have. If the move can KO, it's +4. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to want to do that. Oh, but I actually don't want it to Psycho Cut. Can I make it not Psycho Cut? I can. I was not expecting Psycho to do so much damage, actually. So the best thing I can do is switch in Geodude. It's allowed to crit, that's fine. Oh, this is not great, actually. Oh no, this is actually fine, because now it wants to... Now it sees kill with Bullet Punch. And it will score +6, so then it will Bullet Punch. That's actually perfect. So now we switch in this guy on a bullet punch. Now, because we leveled up the Vulpix, we should be faster. Flamethrower should kill. Whew. Man. Okay. This is going to be it for me for today, because these fights are way too stressful and I'm making way too many mistakes. I'm not built for this. Wait, they're not poisoned? Oh, Cheryl heals them, of course. Yeah, that's right. Cheryl heals the party after each fight, which is nice of her. Let me just take the items. That went really well, actually. So now we have 3 fights left in the Turner Forest. That's pretty great. Yeah, so like I said, this is going to be it for me. I mean, it's really stressful. I'm probably want to spend some, maybe the next streams, calcing a few of the fights. Let me just save again and quit the game. We'd have to decide also if we want to tackle. Oh. Let me just show you what I mean. Let me just put on the music. So now basically we have to need to decide whether or not to tackle Venus or Mercury. They're both single battles. This is Trinculo, this is Mercury, this is Venus. No? Yeah, Venus and Mercury. So it's either battling against this amazing team or against this one. I think I'm going to have to prefer this one just because of the lower XP count, because I think this is much higher. And also I think this is pretty tough to deal with. Like you have a U-turn mon, which you might be able to abuse. So for example, if you would lead this guy, then he would U-turn. So let's say he then, like what does Grodel have? Oh, I don't have Grodel because he's just pure grass, of course. And what was it again? This pure grass, so that means it's fire, ice, poison, flying bug, which is a lot. fire, fire, poison. So these last three see all of them. This is grass, grass, so that's 2 times 40. Grass on grass is half, so it's actually 2 times 20, so total 40. This would be poison dark. I think dark would be normal. Right. Oh, I'm still looking at the wrong one. Dark should be normal. So then it would be 80 plus 40, so that's 120. And this one would be normal, normal. So then it would be stunky. So in theory you could stomp the stunky basically, because Beedrill's faster. So in theory it might toxic spikes first, but then it just gets a free stomp. Then if it toxic spikes again, it's just dead. But if it U-turns, he gets the stomp. But then probably, so, I mean, he can die most rolls actually with stomp. I'm not going to, but let's say I do. Doesn't improve that much. What? Oh, did I say most rolls? No, it's not most rolls. It doesn't die most rolls. Also has leftovers. Also has aftermath actually. That's annoying. Do they all have aftermath nowadays? It's like either rockhead or aftermath, or it's kind of, they all have kind of the same abilities, these guys. But anyway, I don't think we want to deal with that guy. I think we want to do this. Chestnut, or the slug mask, going to be annoying to deal with. So again, self-destruct team. This is getting a bit old. They all want to self-destruct. I mean, the only one that can realistically one-shot the guy is our Slugma, our Mekargo. Otherwise, we could fake out Hyper Voice. It's not going to do that much. Grotle would be nice to bring here because he cannot be status because of Leaf Guard. Also, I think he could be useful against Onyx. He's going to Dragon Dance for sure. Something like this, right? So we want to bring Bibarel. I mean, we know, I think, quite sure that we want to battle Mercury. Because of the, well, is Mercury? Wait. Yeah, Mercury. Because of the XP management. So then let's just, we can basically remove all these guys, right? Just boom, boom. Probably add him somewhere. This is probably not going to do shit. Maybe we could use him. If he's burnt, you know, could we... he's fast. Could one-shot the Glameow. It's going to be huge. Switch in on the fake out and one-shot him. Then we have the Nuzleaf, which also has... Ooh, that thing is fast. So if we could switch into I don't know, well, fake out probably. Then it's probably going to Dark Pulse. What does Dark Pulse do actually? 20% chance to cause flinching. That's not what you want to see. Oh, that's easy. We just fake, so we switch in, fake out hyper voice. Then it's dead. Do we have here? This one we can also, well, not fake out hyper voice. That would be a lot of kills for this one guy, so maybe we can do something else. Why not? The only problem is it's not faster. Man, these guys are really fast. What does Tangaberry do actually? Bug attack. Okay. Life Orb. Windows for grass moves. I mean, I basically have the whole team ready. So is Staravia going to be able to like hit anything? This guy is awful. I mean, also his stats are not there, you know. It has to be Staraptor before he gets interesting. 36. Man, this guy's really shit. This split. It's just a waste of box currently. So, I mean, this would be kind of necessary, right? So we take the mech cargo. We just one-shot it first turn. Doesn't set up any bullshit. It's a lot of XP that I don't want, but still I think it should be fine, right? Then yeah, you don't want it to do anything. So a cargo. It's Waterground Fighting Rock. We'll bait Onyx. Switch to Bibarel. It could Dragon Dance and then on Dragon Dance on the switch in. And then Head Smash, which, I mean, if it crits, it would be crazy, but then I don't think that's going to happen. How many rolls of crit do actually kill me straight up? Only 2. That's not going to happen. So we switch in. We bubble beam. Then our normal water. I think we have people earlier, right? Electric grass fighting. It's going to be this guy. That's it. So it's going to be one of these 2. This is grass dark and grass psychic. They should be ranked the same. Psychic and grass dark, they would be the same, so that would mean that we get execute first. And execute probably wants to solar beam or sleep powder. One of the 2. I'm going to guess that it's going to solar beam. So I'm guessing solar beam is weather based. I mean, I know it's weather based, but I mean, I think that if the sun is up, that it might want to click solar beam really badly. Maybe is that true? What's the difference between this solar beam and the other one? I don't think there's a difference. That is not the case. If the target speed is Wonder Guard, no, it's not. Move can KO the target, which it definitely can. So it has KO AI. So it gets +4, so it's going to solar beam for sure. +4 is just too high. So then I think that's good, because that means that we can switch into him. Give him Chestoberry, flamethrower, so that if he solar beams or psychics, there's no problem. If he sleep powders, we recover and we flamethrower, kill. Then we just have a straight up fireman, which is going to be the same for both, but then this guy sees more damage, so it's going to be Nuzlocke. Then who is going to fake out first and then wants to dark pulse. I mean, we could try staying in if we don't risk crit. But let's say we do. We're going to switch out to Delcatty, fake out, hyper voice. Then we bait this guy. We switch him in for pre-burned. We switch him in for the fake out. And then we just straight up kill him. Assist is not priority, I hope. It's not. Okay, so this line is actually pretty safe. The only problem is we have 1, 2, 3 mon with us that are should not be getting XP. Also, Chestnut is getting. Who's he baiting again? onyx, right? So that would be 351. Half of this, so it's like 220. So that's 770 times 1.5. Like 1000 XP, which we have. Don't remember how much XP he has, but I think he does. We can check the group. Medium fast, right? So medium fast would be like this. Then we already have 1000 XP gone. I think he's at like 21. So you would have 1100 left. So if we, we're not using him against the Onyx. So if we could find something else for this Slugma, that would be, and then still bait the Onyx basically. Do we really need to actually? Because we're just hard switching now, right? Kind of. This guy could dive, but also he has 27, so we don't want to use him. This guy's too high. Like, who do we have? Oh, oops. Select the correct one. So rock throw. Just have to hope that it doesn't kill, right? Oh, so I cannot. Yeah, I can't kill it with residual fire damage. HP grass. It's possible, but you'd have to risk a crit. A plume crit. And then that would probably bait the Onyx. Right? Then you're risking a crit there. Groundwater. Yeah, for sure. This would be the best move. XP wise, but we're risking some stuff. But yeah, this guy is just going to be so useful. Relying on a chestnut is just too easy. Now we're still relying on this guy for Onyx. Our options are running out. So what is our, do we have some kind of encounter here? Just check the forest. Wormadam would be huge, of course. I think even Baneri would be nice. Or Shroomish even. Jesus. These are some pretty good. But yeah, if you want to get these, then you basically, if you want to get them now, then I basically risk Cheryl killing them, because it's going to be a 2v2 wild encounter. So then you increase the odds of being able to choose something. It's going to be annoying. But yeah, I mean, my god, do I want this. If it's going to be Wormadam, I can just netball it. Well, basically all, but yeah. Combi would be nice, but then I have another bug. Noctowl's not great. Nuzleaf could be, Nuzleaf in Paris could be nice, so if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in the day. Cannot level manip here. Getting the Beedrill could be good against Gardenia maybe. These are some good encounters, to be honest. Nothing that's going to help me against Chestnut. Or, well, I mean, Baneri could help me against Onyx. I think I'll just have to take it. Unfortunately. But for the rest, I think the line is pretty safe. Is there something I could do to make this more free? Probably not, right? I mean, if it crits, I'm dead, basically. What's Lava do other than damage? 30% chance of burn. I mean, I'm not afraid of burn. Even on the highest roll, that's fine. If I get burned 2 times, that's fine. I mean, 52. I mean, let's just count that for a second. It's going to be 0.67 times 12.5 for 1 burn. 8. 16. 7 minus 16. It's 51. So then it would have to highest roll Lava Plume and burn. Or crit Lava Plume is already enough, right? Do I get like berries that can have like a fire move or something? Probably not, right? I don't think so. That would be cool. But yeah, I'm risking a lot here, just for the XP. But I don't think there's realistically any other options other than I mean, using that one is. I mean, they either die, like straight up die, or die in 2 hits. Or they take too much XP. Even, I mean, you could, in theory, Delcatty Hyper Voice twice. Then you basically use Delcatty 2 times. And also Delcat, you don't want to give too much XP, but at least there's some room still there. But the problem is if you let Delcat kill Chestnut, then you're baiting a fighting move, which is going to be... There was one with a fighting move, right? No, there was nobody with a fighting move. So then you're baiting highest damage, which would probably be... Onyx still with Head Smash. That could be an option. Anyway, I think we can do it with these mon. So we could maybe switch this around, but this is going to be the line, I think. We just keep him out of it. Yeah. Guess this might be kind of it, right? Okay. Let me just make a quick screenshot of this line so that if for whatever reason we lose it, it's going to be Galactic, was it Mercury? I think it was Mercury. Yeah. Mercury 2, so it means we had Mercury 1 before. Not sure where we did that, but... anyway. Tomorrow might be late, so I don't know if I will be on tomorrow, but who knows? You'll see me when you see me. Okay, bye-bye.